how to create this makeup look. Now, I was a little bit out of my comfort zone when I decided to do this because I don't normally have really dark eyes or smoky eyes or anything like that, so this is completely different for me, and I just wanted to add a little bit of a pink or nude lip with it just so it doesn't take away from the eyes, because the eyes are the main focus. And I really love the way that this looks. With all my makeup tutorials, I love them. That's why I decided to do a tutorial for you. I think this would be great if you get into a Christmas or New Year's party. I just think it looks absolutely gorgeous for the holidays. So if you do want to see how I created this look, then just keep watching. Bye! So I've already done my eyebrows using my 3 favourite products that I always use, and you don't want to sit here for 10 minutes watching me do my eyebrows because that's just going to take too long. And I also do my eyebrows always exactly the same anyway. So the first thing that I do after doing my eyebrows is I prime my face using my Smashbox primer water. And for my foundation, I'm using my favourite Estee Lauder Double Wear, and I'm buffing this into my skin using my Real Technique sponge. And because I'm super pale at the moment, I'm putting a little bit of warmth in my skin using my cream bronzer. I absolutely love this. This just warms up my face so nicely, and it goes really well with my skin tone. There is only one shade of this, but I believe it's going to work on every skin tone. As you can see, I am super pale, and it works amazingly. And I'm putting this in my cheekbones and also on my forehead and around my temples, and I'm doing this using my Duo Fibre brush. Now onto my eyes, and before I use any eyeshadow, I'm priming my eyelids, and for this whole look I'm using my TheBalm Nudetude palette. For my transition shade, I'm using the shade Sultry, which is the only matte brown in the palette, and I'm applying this to my crease line a little bit higher. I am applying a little bit more than I normally would because I want to make sure that you can see this colour even after we've finished with the whole makeup look. Using the shade Silly, I'm applying this all over the lid, and this is a gorgeous dark brown shade. It also has flecks of glitter, which I think is why it makes it look like a party look. This is a main focus. The only thing is I do need to build this up about 3 times just to make it look a little bit more opaque. It's not as opaque as I would like it, but at the end it does look really nice. Next I'm taking the shade Sexy, which is a burgundy red shade, and I'm applying this into the crease but only a little bit, and then I use a lot more on the outer V, and I just want to make sure that this is a very prominent colour in this eye look. I want to make sure that it's really nice and bold, so in the outer third I go back in with this shade about 2 or 3 times. I'm buffing all of this out into the crease, and I am buffing this quite a lot because I want to make sure that it's really nice and smooth, and there is a lot of colour on there and it is very pigmented. To darken the eyes a little bit more, I'm using the shade Sleek, and I'm applying this into the crease and also a little bit on the outer V using a pencil brush. So you can see a little bit more of the brown. I'm taking a fluffy brush and I'm putting this into the crease, and I want to make sure that this is really nice and soft, which is why I'm not using as much product as I did before. I'm going back in with the 2 main shades, which are Silly and Sexy. I want to make sure that these are really nice and bold, and at the moment they're not as bold and as pigmented as I'd like. To conceal and highlight, I'm using my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I'm applying this underneath my eyes, and I'm buffing this out using my Miracle Complexion Sponge again, and without using any more product, I'm buffing this onto my nose and also to the centre of my forehead. I'm then setting this all into place using my Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. Taking the shade Sassy, I'm going to highlight underneath my brow bone. And I'm tight lining my waterlines using my black one for the upper waterline and my nude one for the lower waterline. Using my BH Cosmetics felt liner, I'm applying a very thick and very long flick on my eyes, and this is a little bit different to how I'd normally do it, but I want to make sure that the eyes are really nice and bold for this look. applying my mascara to the upper lashes. I'm not applying it to the lower lashes at the moment because I want to make sure that I smoke out the lower lash line, and then I'm going to apply my mascara after I've done this. To make the burgundy a little bit more prominent, I'm going back in with a pencil brush and I'm applying this to the crease and also the outer V. And then I'm smoking out the lower lash line, and I'm taking the two shades Silly and Sexy together, and I'm smoking this out all across the lash line. To make the eyes pop a little bit more and to make them seem a little bit bigger, I'm using the shade Sassy, and I'm using this to highlight the inner corners. After I've applied my mascara to my lower lashes, I'm then applying my false eyelashes, and these are my favourite ones and the ones that I always use, and these are the Ardell Demi Wispies. For my blush, I'm using the NARS blush in the shade Orgasm, and I'm applying this to the apples of my cheeks. And then for highlighter, I'm going into my new Carli Bybel palette, and I'm using the second highlighter shade in this palette. I think this is absolutely gorgeous. It's so highly pigmented and it just makes your cheekbones pop, and I'm pretty much obsessed with this highlighter. And the last thing to do on my lips, and I'm using my Maybelline Colour Sensational lip liner in the shade Sweet Pink and my Rimmel Cake Moss lipstick in the shade 45. And this is a finished look. Thanks for watching, and make sure that you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!